crosswalk 5213.
5101, 15,700, descended via 210 knots, 35 left.
Skies 5101, Denver approach, good afternoon. American 1332, contact tower 133.3, good night.
333, good day, American 1332.
Skies 5166, flighting 290, descend and maintain 9,000.
290, heading down to 9,000, sky was 5166.
Commuter 4838, flighting 060, descend and maintain 12,000.
060, heading 12,000, meter 4838.
1, fighting 325 to join, final clear visual approach on A35 right.
325 to join, clear visual 35 right, sky was 5091. Clear visual 35 left, sky was 5946.
American 2516, I'm going to get you on a visual approach at 35 left.
2516.
Skies 5946, contact tower 133.3, good night.
Good night, sky was 5946.
Contact approach 123.85.
Is that for? Say it, heading again.
325.
There we go, 325 heading, join the left, 35 left, turn 25.
Good afternoon, approach Delta 982 Heavy, 14,800, descending via the Clash.
Delta 982 Heavy, Denver approach, good afternoon. If you want, I can get you a visual approach to 35 left.
I will stick with the right for Delta 982 Heavy.
Okay.
Contact at 8.2, climb me the ship. American 1316, connect Denver Center, 133.95. Archer 42 Kilo, safe fourth request.
Heading 050, maintain 10,000, 10,000, Skywest 5101.
Commuter 4838, center maintain 10,000.
10,000, Commuter 4838.
American 2516, Denver 1 o'clock, 18 miles.
And we're looking 25 for them.
62, descending on the logger, requesting 35, left of Pacific.
At 2762, Denver approach, good afternoon. Yeah, I can put you on the left. It's going to be a longer final for you, though.
That's fine, we'll stay with the right, it's not that big a deal, thanks.
Alrighty, visual approach 35 right then.
You got it.
And field type, we're 2516.
Alright, 2516, present heading to join the final approach course, cleared visual approach 35 left.
Hey, join the final clear visual 35 left, 25. Spare wing 622 is out of 24, descending via the Nix to arrival with Romeo.
10,000, let me know how that is at 10. This 5324, resume normal speed, connect Denver Center on 125.9er.
Speeds on the arrival, maintain 280 knots or greater.
Spirit wings 622.
Hello, Denver, you're on 760s, descending out of 22 on the Clash 335 right transition, we have Romeo.
Yeah, 760 Denver approach, change runway transition to 35 left on the visual approach.
35 left visual, you're on 760. 38.
Gas 5101, turn left heading 010, intercept the 35 left localizer.
Heading 010, intercept 35 left localizer, Skywest 5101.
Gas 5101, also descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, Skywest 5101.
Delta 982 Heavy, flight present heading descend and maintain 9,000.
Present heading to sun maintain 9,000, Delta 982 Heavy.
Gas 5166, number 1 o'clock, 17 miles.
Site Skywest 5166. What did you want us down to from that time?
Time to join the final approach course, cleared visual approach, runway 35 right.
Here's the visual 35 right, Skywest 5166.
American 2516, connect tower 133.3, good night.
333, 2516, good day.
Commuter 4838, Denver 11 o'clock, 18 miles.
Inside, Commuter 4838.
Commuter 4838, 020, heading to join final, cleared visual approach, runway 35 left.
Cleared visual to join, and Commuter 4838, cleared visual.
At 2762, are you going to Dog?
Yeah, we're in the turn. I was just getting ready to call you. It overshot for some reason. We're turning back as quick as we can.
It's alright.
234 right transition, this is Romeo.
So 3605 Denver approach on the visual approach runway 34 right or 35 left, your choice.
Yeah, we'll take 34 right if we have the choice for Scouts 3605.
Skywest 3605, you can plan that speed your discretion.
Speed our discretion, and we'll plan visual 34 right. Skywest 3605.
You disagree.
7 miles.
We'll let you know when we get inside Skywest 5101.
Delta 982 Heavy, flighting 290.
Heading 290, Delta 982 Heavy.
Heading descend and maintain 13,000.
622.
United 760, reduce speed down to 250.
Started 250 on 760.
170 or less.
Reducing speed to 170 or less, Skywest 5101.
Skywest 5166, connect tower 133.3, good night.
33.3, Skywest 5166.
Wing 622, affirmative.
Having us at the localizer to 35 right.
Heading 325 here, set the localizer 35 right, Delta 982 Heavy.
So it's 421, Denver departure with our contact, climb maintain flight level 230. King Air 97 Papa for Secret, Yanni for the Medicine Boat transition. Generally 680, connect first 125.12.
5101, we got Denver, and I picked up trace icing, -2 at like 10,200.
Skywest 5101, thank you. Cleared fish approach runway 35 left, 170 knots or less.
And 170 or left, clear for the visual 35 left, Skywest 5101.
Out of 2762, turn right in 260.
260, 2760.
20, you let me know if you want to do the same as your lead up ahead, what they did. Outlaw 11, turn right heading 330.
Inside, Delta 982 Heavy.
Delta 982 Heavy, present heading to join final, cleared fish approach runway 35 right.
Present heading to join, cleared visual 35 right, Delta 982 Heavy.
United 760, reduce speed to 210.
So this is 32 Sierra, fly heading 180, check in with that heading 180 on 128.45.
Out of 2762, turn right in 325, and it's at the localizer, descend and maintain 7,500.
Inside, United 2760 to the field site.
2762, 325 heading to join final, cleared fish approach runway 35 right.
Cleared visual 35 right, 2762.
East of you, they'll be hitting northbound there at 8,000.
Center Spirit Wing 622, 12-7 for 1000.
Skywest 5101, traffic 2 o'clock, less than a mile, is 737 going to parallel east of you.
Roger, got him inside, Skywest 5101.
Spring 622, Denver approach, center maintain 900,000, plan the visual approach to 35 left.
At 900,000, we'll plan visual 35 left for Spirit Wing 622.
Out of 2762, speed your discretion and connect tower 133.3.
33.3, United 27.
Skywest 5101, connect tower 133.3.
133.3, have a great one, Skywest 5101.
You too.
Denver approach, United 760, descending via class 3 out of 13.6.
At 760, Denver approach, good afternoon, plan the visual approach to 35 left today.
Visual 35 left, 760.
Mark 3015 Alpha, Denver approach, thanks for traffic, fly heading 140, maintain VFR.
We speed our discretion, connect tower 133.3.
Speed our discretion, 33.3, Delta 982 Heavy, good day.
United 760, flying 280 to center, maintain 900,000.
280, 900,000, United 760.
Spirit Wing 622 to maintain 210 knots or greater.
210 or greater, Spirit Wing 622. Approach Frontier Flight 183, 13.8 on the logger 2.
Front of 183, Denver approach, good afternoon. Do you want RNAV Zulu?
That doesn't matter to us, Frontier 183. We set up for it, she gave us the visual, so we can do both.
She would have told you visual just because other people are supposed to be doing ILS, but I can make it work either way. It's up to you, it's your workload.
Yeah, let's stick with the visual, Frontier Flight 183. Appreciate it though.
Hey guys. Oh god. Alright. So I am messing around trying to get the Pilot client set up, which I got it set up, but I have not actually tested connecting to the network, so I'll see what happens. I'm going to file the flight plan and do all that. I already got the sim running in the background, and I also just bought the custom Denver from Flightbeam for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so we're going to be taking off from a stock airport, which probably looks like crap, but we're going to fly into a I made sure it loaded correctly, and Denver looks freaking awesome in the sim. So we're going to fly my new CRJ from AeroSoft from Grand Junction to Denver on a PilotEdge network, flight level 270 and a CRJ550. And we're going to go with basically a full passenger load today. So what, 49 and 50 pounds of check is 2,450. So we're going to go with 2,400 in cargo. So we'll get this going. 7 Lima Yankee. Look at the cojones on this guy. All right, so that's our fuel, 6512. Yeah, we'll see how it goes on PilotEdge. I did a flight last night on VATSIM. I downloaded the vPilot and I flew from Boston to New York, and it was all right. I won't be flying it at nighttime anymore though, because the lighting is horrible, and I don't know how to turn off the background noise, but it's all right. All right, 0 fuel 8, 54.9, 54.9. So that is our tow. It's actually 65 for the max. I don't know why it does that. Oh, and then I need to download the flight plan because it adds in the winds for you. So it actually makes it pretty easy. So we'll save that. And PilotEdge 91. And we're using 29er, and the current is India. Denver is landing south. Is there any runway closures? Which runway do I usually land on? I usually land on for south 16 right. Is that available? Yes, we can do an RNAV approach. I want to try an RNAV. I don't even know if this thing will do an RNAV, but I guess we'll find out. At least it will do lateral, might not do vertical. We'll see. All right, we're going to file IFR. We are in a CJ7. We are slant Lima. And I don't think Grand Junction is CPD. No, it's not. So 27. Oh, that looks fine. So we'll file. Got that on file. And I'll just brief the route real quick. I know Ski 2, it was Ski 1 last, Eric, I think. So they've just changed the number. So we'll plan on Cliff, and then Cliff is RNAV. What do we want? 16 right. Zulu from Cliff. So we'll go to Cliff, and then we'll see if this RMP works. It's kind of a test. I know it works on X-Plane perfectly, but Who knows with this sim? But that's the plan. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. I also need to log into the network, but I need to sign in to the airplane first. So let's come over here. We got CRJ. We're gonna do GJT. I'm probably gonna have to let my little dog back in here shortly. He's been outside. Where's the terminal at on this thing? I'm guessing, I don't know. Looks good enough. And I want flight conditions for clear skies initially, and then we'll switch to live when we get in, because I've read that that helps. All right, Grand Junction. And so I'll hit fly. And once this goes to full screen, then I'll change the sources and try to log into the network. Oh, I forgot to load the flight plan. I have to load the flight plan before actually, I think I need to load the flight plan before I load the plane. I downloaded it, but why is this nighttime? I need to change the time of day. That's right, I need to back out anyway.
Here, disagree.
All right, let me so this is the flight plan. I need to copy this. And then we'll do that. That's the one I did last night. So we'll go ahead and delete that one. And downloads. Move that there. Okay. Flight conditions. Let's go. Why is it? Why is it showing nighttime? Weather and time. It's not nighttime. All right, let me try this again. GJT, Grand Junction, 12:45 p.m. Okay. So that's 12:45. I want to do clear skies. All right, that's better. Grand Junction, fly. And usually I have that overlay on top that shows the tracking of the flight, but I need to install some libraries for the Microsoft Flight Sim for the Sim Toolkit Pro to connect to it. And I've got, like, I bought and I had to install the Denver, and I had to download and install and set up the PE client. So I just haven't had the time. So next time I fly on this, I should have Sim Toolkit Pro hooked up. I'm just going to skip it this time. Now this looks correct.
Grand Junction Tower, November Flight
Except I shouldn't be on a runway. Why did it do that? Do you know how to change positions? Do I have to... I guess I'll just go back. My dog's barking out there anyway. Could have sworn I picked a... Could have sworn I picked a parking space. Or maybe I did that first time and not this last time. Oh, here's a gate. And we're at Grand Junction. Custom. Clear skies. Grand Junction. All right. That should do it. I'll be right back. My dog is barking to come inside. Okay, I'm back. All right, looks like I'm under the gate, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I'm like under the gate. Let's slide over one more. I wonder if it's another way to change positions, because that's a pain in the butt. X-Plane, you just go to settings and change your position. It's really fast. Why did it show gate? And now it's not. Grand Junction. Oh, here we go. That's GA though. Parking ramp. Ramp, 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 ramp. Gate small. Gate 29. Let's do ramp 32. Because I think I might have been on that other one. And then do clear skies, 12 p.m. Alright, this should do it. This should do it. Next thing I'll do is see if I can log into the network once I get situated. Yeah, this looks better.
You disagree.
Yeah, that gate's it's not very good. Alright, so we'll go with this parking spot. That'll work.
You disagree.
Yep. Let me change this to cold and dark. And we'll open up the doors here shortly. I want to see if I can let me go studio mode. And once this loads, I'll switch the scene and then I'll see if I can log into the network. Alright, transition. Okay. So now I need to, let me see. PilotEdge client, I guess. Well, I clicked it. How do you minimize? It's not vPilot. It's PilotEdge Pilot Client. Let me try running as administrator. Maybe that will make a difference. Oh, I see it. It goes into the freaking task bar. Duh. Okay. Launch web interface. All right. And I want to drag this out to a different window, I think. And I'll slide it over here. And then let me see if I can connect. Call sign, UAL. And we are a CRJ7. Airline code is UAL and connected to simulator. I don't know why it says Kitty Hawk. All right, and we'll hit connect and see if that does anything. Logged into network, connected to network. Looks like it works. Let me see if I show up on the map. Here, I'll show you guys the here. And I know I already logged in. Here we are. Flight plan is on file. Cool. Okay, so let me go back to the sim. And we should be ready to get going now. That only took an entire hour. Learning curves. All right. Let's add a ground power unit, and we'll open up these. Bring our ground power unit over. Wait for this guy to hook up so we can get some power someday. I think it gets messed up with the pushback guy. Just did a 180. I want to change the way this mouse rotates. I don't like the way it rotates. All right. Battery. We have AC available, but we need to check the batteries first. So we're going to do electric times 2, and we got 26 volts per battery. So that's what we need there. So we'll connect our external power there. And we'll get some lights. Logo. Emergency lights. Bringing this to life now. And we'll bring up some lighting. Flight plan is on file. Already checked it. Already downloaded the flight plan from SimBrief. We need to set our alignment stuff. And I think I had realistic. I don't know why it keeps changing. Okay. Check our hydraulics, fluids, and all. Make sure that they work. So we're going to turn on 1, 3, and 4 first to the on position. We got PSI on all because it's electric. So we'll put those back to off. And they're going losing pressure, which is fine now. And for ground ops, we'll turn on this one. Give us enough pressure to do what we need to do. And we'll go ahead and let me see, the fuel I needed was, it's going to be downloaded anyway, but fuel is around 6.5. So I want to try this. I didn't get to try it last night, so we'll see how it works. Well, that's going to take forever. Oh, I guess you have to roll your mouse like a lot. So we'll do 6.520. And I don't know what those mean. Transfer switch, I guess it's that. And I guess it's doing something. So we'll come back to that, see what happens. We need to check our stuff here. We're going to go to index, and we are on mag and sync, so that is correct. Today's date is the 14th. And we're good on Eric. So we are in a 550. Position in it, we are at GJT. And this is where the FMS says we are. This is where the middle of the airport is. So it's close enough. This top one is the same as this 39737. So there's no need, like all the instruction videos say, go to page 2 and copy that, or page 3. 737, 737, 737. So all you really need to do is stay on the first page, hit that, and then set your position. Now the gates don't work, I've found. No matter what gate you put in, it doesn't work. And I posted in the forums and no one can seem to give me a straight answer on that. So these coordinates are not what the charts say, but whatever. It works good enough for navigation purposes. So it is what it is. And all right, so let me go to radio page. And let me dial in Grand Junction ATIS, which is 118.5 on COM 2. And we'll I always mess that up. 118.55.
Grand Junction Regional Airport, ATIS Information Unit, 1853 Zulu.
Oh,
Wind
crap.
270 at 11, gust 17, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature.
I need to turn off the ATC stuff. I thought I did that. Let me go back to his instruction. I need to find... In his video, he has instruction on that background ATC. So I'm going to look that up on my laptop real quick. Let's skip to the settings. Looks like he goes to traffic. All right, so let me see. Looks like he hit general. Traffic. He already turned that off. And let me see this sound. Voices. Okay. Voices. All right. So I think that's, yeah, that's the only one. All right. So voices. We'll lower that. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. And Blockman, what's up, buddy? It's the 14th of April where you are, really? Now you got me wondering. What is to? Holy crap! No, it's not. It's the 12th. Let me change. You're right. Let me see here. Main. Nope. Resume. Weather. Live. 12. Live weather. Is that? Why is this? That didn't change anything, did it? So, live weather. So what if I change the date here, all right? And then go to live weather. So let me see what this does. So this shows index status 14. Let me see if I can get that date to change back to the 12th. I may have to exit out the sim and enter back in again, but it's all part of the learning. All right, weather, live weather. Why does it go? It stays on the 14th. I guess because okay. Change the date. So that works. I wonder if I can make it. Okay, so the weather is changing. Except I don't want it 6:30. It's actually UTC. It's 1908. So that'd be 7. $706. $706. Okay. I guess that'll work. Now it messed up the date. What the hell? Live weather. Okay. Growing pains. Growing pains. Someone said to do that though, that if the weather doesn't look right, they said switch it out of live weather and then back into live weather, and it should correct any issues that you run into. At least that's what I read. I don't have any weather injectors or anything like that. All right, now
3 Zulu.
Now we don't have that sound.
At 11, gust 17. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 17. Dew point -14. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and departing runways 22, 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Juliet. Grand Junction Regional Airport, ATIS information Juliet. 1853 Zulu. Wind 270 at 11, gust 17. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 17. Dew point -14. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and departing runways 22, 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact that you have information Juliet.
All right, now we're monitoring guard. And we got Juliet with 2989. So that would be right about there. Right about there. And Grand Junction's elevation is 4,800 feet. So that is correct. Altimeter is set. Now we need to see if we can get our clearance. So here's the big radio check right here. See how I sound. So they have ground control is 0.7.
November 0 Delta Whiskey, Roger, expect visual approach runway 28 right.
And towers 18-1.
Visual approach 28 right, would you just confirm we do have Foxtrot? Thanks.
18-1. It's a lot easier to do it that way. All right, so let's get our clearance. Good afternoon, Grand Junction, ground United 1399 at the terminal, Juliet, IFR Denver. Let's see if he hears me.
Yeah, 1399, Grand Junction ground. Clear to Denver International Airport, Grand Junction 7 departure. Grand Junction VOR. Victor 484. Hockey. Join the Ski 2 arrival. Climb and maintain, correction, climb via the SID, except maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 250, 10 minutes after departure. Denver departure 119.7. Squawk 4243.
Cleared to Denver via Grand Junction 7 departure to Grand Junction. Victor 848. then to join the ski to, I'm sorry, then to hockey to join the ski to arrival. Climb via the SID, accept maintain 14000, expect flight level 250 within 10, departure Denver 119.7, squawk 4243, United 1399, and how does this mic sound to you?
United 1399, it's, the clarity is good, just unfortunately it's breaking, it's, I should say, chopping off the end of your sentences a little bit. After the Grand Junction VOR, Victor 484 to hockey, then the ski to arrival.
Grand Junction VOR, Victor 848 hockey, and then the ski to arrival. United 1309. Is first time you're using this Microsoft Flight Simulator client of yours?
Yeah, the typical issue with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and for some reason that client, is microphone volume. You might want to go double check to see that your microphone volume is up a little bit louder because it's not catching your voice and therefore not transmitting anything. It's again after the Grand Junction VOR, Victor 484.
Okay, I'll double check that. Grand Junction, the Victor 484. Dyslexic today, United 1309.
Correct.
4. Approach 165, Papa, procedure turn to inbound with November.
So, all right, let me go into the client.
165 Yankee Papa. No need to report that. I do appreciate you calling with the ATIS, however.
Audio volume 50%. So I'm going to crank it up to 80%. And Grand Junction ground, United 1309. I cranked it up to 80%. Is that better?
It is better.
Okay, the only problem is now it's so loud.
November 0 Delta Whiskey, descend to maintain 6000, contact NorCal approach on 135.65.
13565 and 6000, 0 Delta Whiskey.
That's ridiculous.
Walker 380, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain flight level 240, report leaving flight level 350.
Had to turn it down. There's no way to adjust the volume.
NorCal approach November 80 Delta Whiskey 8000, 6000.
Number 80 Delta Whiskey, NorCal approach, fly heading 290 vectors, visual approach runway 28 right.
290 for the vector, 0 Delta Whiskey.
Let me turn down the volume on the game so that way the ATC won't blast you guys. Let me know if it's too loud.
Number 5 Yankee Papa, contact Olympia Tower 124.4.
Is that a little better? I turned it down in the end game, so it should be more similar to my voice now.
Olympia Tower 125 Yankee Papa, over at Poyu, inbound for circle to land 35 on the RNAV 17.
165 Yankee Papa, Olympia Tower, roger.
All right, all that is correct.
And I plan to go missed 5 Yankee Papa.
To verify, you want to circle in or you just want the published?
Circle
Execute.
And then go missed after the circle.
We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to the radio page 2 and put it there. Then our flight plan. So we got our runway. All that is
165 Yankee
correct.
Papa, circle east to join a right downwind for runway 35.
And I'm going to have
Circle
to change.
East for right downwind for 35, 165 Yankee Papa.
I'm going to have to
5 Yankee
change
Papa,
this.
expect to publish missed approach procedure, report your circle. Or pardon me, report the miss.
Report miss, 5 Yankee Papa.
So let's do a departure for Grand Junction to and that's fine. So that will bring us to Grand Junction, and then we're gonna go to Victor 484. So I need to delete Janet, and I'm gonna have to do this by hand now, I guess. Let's see. So Grand Junction is JNC. So we're going to do Grand Junction to 484. Grand Junction. .484 to HAQ, HY, HY. Make sure that works. Let's see if hockey is, all right, it is 484. Grand, all right, so Victor 484. 484. All right, let's try J and C.
The Bonanza 187 Papa, just for your information, we'll be leaving 10,500 for 4,500 at this time.
Roger. Brazil Delta Whiskey to set and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Delta Whiskey.
There we go. Okay. Grand Junction, 484 HAQ. HY to hockey. And then from hockey, we're going to do the arrival. So we can go to legs. And we have our airway. So now I need to enter in our arrival, I guess. Let me see. So
165 Yankee Papa, your instructions were to circle east, right, downwind for runway 35. You went left.
oh, I know why it's.
Zero Delta Whiskey is on site.
I need to hit
Zero Delta
execute
Whiskey, thank you. Cleared visual approach runway 28 right.
Here, visual 28 right, Zero Delta Whiskey.
Here and arrival.
Or 5 Yankee Papa, say
And
intention.
I want to try the RNAV approach.
I want the core to come back and do the
where's that at? So that would be RNAV.
Okay, but what are your intentions right now? What are you doing? What are you headed?
6
out to core.
right, I think.
So you're on the missed approach then?
Yes, on the missed. Sorry.
6
Thank
right.
you. November 165 Yankee Papa. Contact Seattle approach 120.4.
Over to approach on 20.4, 5 Yankee Papa.
RNAV 16 right. Zulu from Cliff via the ski. Ski 2, so that's current Eric. From Hockey.
6,800 on the miss from Olympia.
We'll go ahead and execute that, and then we'll come to our legs and get rid of the disco.
165 Yankee,
Hockey,
Papa,
Hockey.
Contact, say again, altitude.
3,200 now.
Hockey to Kato, and then ski. Just checking these. Hockey is above 260, so that's actually below there. That's fine. We'll double check those altitudes. All right, so that shouldn't be a vector. So after cliff, it should go to CP. So we're going to go cliff to CP, so we're going to get rid of the vector. So cliff, CP. Now we are good. I don't think there is any...
165 Yankee Papa, say request when able.
See, I'll come back for the RNAV 35 for a full stop.
Well.
165 Yankee Papa, would you like it from Cetra?
Yes, sir. Cetra's good. Thanks.
That's kind of cool. I don't know what any of this shit is, but
Cetra at
I'll leave it there because I don't know what.
RNAV runway 35 approach.
I don't know what that is. All right.
Cross Cetra at 4,000, cleared RNAV, runway 35 approach, 165 Yankee Papa.
So flight plan perf, and I need to
November 0 Delta Whiskey, contact Oakland to Tower
0 out the cargo so I can figure it out.
0 Delta Whiskey, thanks.
So I want to match SimBrief.
Oakland Tower, November 0 Delta Whiskey on the visual.
SimBrief shows a 0 fuel weight of 54.9. So I'm going to bring up my trusty calculator.
Number 00 Delta Whiskey, Oakland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land, wind 260 at 7. Clear to land, 28 right.
Minus what we got there, so 51,629 equals 3,271. 3,271. So now we're at 54.9. 49 passengers at 120 pounds. Actually, I wonder if I can change that. Now I'm curious. I won't worry about it right now. Fuel 6512, and that's correct. All right, so we're at least matching SimBrief. So we're going to execute that.
That's completely up to you. If you think your aircraft can manage the descent for an approach into Grand Junction.
Our winds are already entered in.
Miles.
SimBrief shows winds at top of climb.
It doesn't affect me one way or the other as long as you can get down.
What do you say? 25,000 is our top. So we're going to go. I fell 25. All right, so 25 is 266 at 049. It's pretty close. I'm just going to leave it. All right. And I'm not going to worry about the ETA. That looks fine. VNAV is just a regular 3%. That's good. And if you wanted to do a flex, you could. You would just go to this perf, type in 47, but there's no calculator for it, so I'm not going to use it unless I was on a very long runway, which this place has one, but it's all right. We're going to go to MFD menu. We're going to put in some VORs on our flight plan.
Walker 380, roger.
And second, and we need JGT. If we need to come back to this airport, then we'll do looks like 229. Looks like we do a localizer DME for just quick reference. So LDA, actually it's LDA DME at 29. So RNAV, LDA. And do we want it from SPADA? Yeah, why not? SPADA. Second plan. And second perf, not worried about it. Go back to our active. So we've got that loaded up. Now we need to load up our actual stuff here into the EFB. So we are at 49. Cargo 37, so that's going to be 1,000.
November 0 Delta Whiskey, straight ahead, join Delta to GA. This frequency is good. Have a good one.
Delta to the GA. Thank you, sir. Great to hear your voice. Have a great day.
Number 7 Hotel Papa, contact NorCal Bridge 135.1.
2271.
135.1, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa.
And our fuel is 6512.
Local approach, Bonanza 187 Hotel Papa, level 4,500.
So our
That's the 187 Hotel Papa, NorCal approach, Half Moon Bay, altimeter 29901. Do you have the weather?
54,900.
29901 and a firm, we have the weather, 7 Hotel Papa.
Are you using custom weather?
Negative. We are currently visual the fields.
61,412.
Clouds above the fields. If we can't land there,
Yeah, we're right on the money. 61,412.
Yeah, they're only showing 2.5
So we're going to set payload and simulator.
We'll continue for now, and we'll
now
make a
everything
decision
is good to go. 61,412. So that is all set. And oh, I need to turn off that fueler just in case. I probably won't use this again. 6520, so let's turn that off. So 6520. $65.12. That's all right. I'll leave it the way it is. I could update that, but that's all right. It's close enough. We're not over our max. Ground weight 61,412.
Walker 380, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Yeah, we're still under, so yeah, we're way. Takeoff weight 61,412. So what if I did make this 6520?
Walker 380, Denver Center under descent at pilot's discretion to maintain 13,000 Grand Junction, altimeter 2989er.
Climb via the SID, except maintain 14,000. And we're gonna do heading and vertical speed. And we'll crank this up to 4,000 feet per minute. right here. And I'll line up with the runway. And we're going to come down here, put this on stat. We can do a fire check. So we hit that, and we have a fire system okay in green. That will disappear. And they don't have the fire detection system like some CRJs do, so that's it. So now we can do APU power. APU invite is when that goes away. Now we can turn on the APU. APU is coming online.
November 5, Yankee Papa, contact Olympia Tower 124.4.
Over the tower on 24.4, 165. Olympia Tower 165, Yankee Papa, approximately 2 miles from core, inbound for landing, RNAV 35, full stop.
165 Yankee Papa, Olympia Tower, say altitude.
1,200.
165 Yankee Papa, don't forget your step down altitudes. Core's got an altitude of 1,700. Runway 35, cleared to land, wind 010 at Niner.
Cleared to land, runway 35, and I'm at 1,700. Thanks, 165 Yankee Papa.
And we've got power.
Bonanza 187 Papa, we are fully visual with the field.
All the
We would
buses
like
are
to
good.
continue the approach.
Number 7 Hotel Papa, your VFR, so that's
Disconnect
fantastic. I've got no
external
traffic
power,
between you and
so we
Halfmoon
can
Bay.
just
Remain
come
outside
over
the Bravo.
here.
Radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR.
Aircraft
Have a good day.
and disconnect.
Remain outside the Bravo, squawk VFR, frequency range approved, 7 Papa, thanks very much.
Still got APU, so good to go there. Check our bleeds. So bleed is, there's no checks to do, so all that is fine. So I had a check for that, but it's not really applicable. So we don't have any air conditioning going on quite yet, as you see here. So we need to fix that by turning on the packs in those. Now we have environment going to the cabin and cockpit off the APU. Packs are on. All I gotta do now is close the doors.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Blockman, I'm just learning this plane, so I appreciate your detailed planning. Oh, cool. I'm glad I'm able to help you out with it. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel, which is linked below. I'm going to create a playlist for the CRJ. So if you want to watch this later, you can either watch it on the Twitch again in my past recordings, or like I said, my YouTube channel. But I appreciate that. All right.
Walker 380, contact Denver approach 119.7.
These are checks that will go off for a little while.
Wind shear.
It's kind of annoying, but
Wind shear. Terrain. In up. Sink rate.
It's the stick shaker.
Denver approach Walker 380 is level 3000 with Juliet, the LDA runway 29er from Spada.
Too low, terrain.
And we need to do a
Yankee
anti-skid
Papa,
check.
Join Golf, Foxtrot, Echo to the ramp cross
Gotta make
runway
sure the
8
chocks
on Foxtrot after you cross the runway,
are in
monitor
place.
ground. Have a good day.
300.
Golf Foxtrot, Echo cross 8 and monitor
And
ground
then,
after 165 Yankee Papa. Thanks, sir. You too.
40.
Trying to remember.
Walker 380, Denver approach, radar have your request, altimeter 29er, 89er.
Wind shear.
89er, thanks.
I think we'll get something up there.
Terrain. Caution. Terrain.
So I need to first
Terrain. Terrain.
undo the brakes,
Caution. Obstacle. Caution.
the e-brake.
Obstacle.
So we'll turn that off.
Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up.
See what this looks like. Oh, you have to hold it. Okay, so up here you'll see those two. So you got OB brake press or whatever. So you have something, I don't know, that's whatever test. I'm not sure what that test. It's an anti-skid check. Just don't know. Or overweight test. Overweight test. That's anti-skid, which is on there. Okay. It's an overweight test. All right, we can turn on all of our hydro. So we go to auto, auto, and auto. And then we need to punch in our squawk, which is 4243. 4243. We'll put that there. And then we'll come down here and put that to on. Turn that on. That's just standby comms. That's on. And then I have to squawk mode Charlie in the, well, it looks like it did it automatically. Oh, cool. So it's connected to the client, so it will squawk mode Charlie through the client. But on vPilot, on VATSIM, it will not. You have to do it through the client. So that's kind of cool. And Abalu Bader, how you doing there, bud? That's the overheat test. Oh, overheat. That makes more sense. Overheat. Do you know what the MLG means? Fail. All right, let's turn the brake back on. And we can remove the chocks. And then we'll call our pushback. Let me make sure there's no one behind us. I always spin that the wrong way. So we're going to back out. Or we have no choice. We have to back out straight. So we're going to do Shift P. This guy will drive up, push it back a little bit. And then we'll do the beacon light on. And then once he gets up here, we'll disengage.
Descend and maintain 1-2000.
Descend 1-2000, Walker 380.
I got my track IR going, so I can, whoa, that's really messed up. I'll fix that. I have to fix that. That's right. Camera, external. See if I can fix this. Let's do. There we go. Let's make sure I didn't push back too far. I don't want to be pushed onto that. Brake is on. All right. Beacon light should be on, which it is.
Walker 380, cross beta at or above 10,000. Cleared LDA, DME,
Clear
runway
to
29
start.
approach.
APU is on.
Cross beta at or
Electronics.
above 10,000 for LDA, DME,
Takeoff
runway
data.
approach, Walker 3.
Did all that. Doors are closed. Beacon light. Fuel pumps. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. Hydraulic pumps are on auto and park and brake is on. So we are ready to rock. Let's make sure we have at least 40 pounds of pressure. We've got 45, so that's enough to start both engines. Come up here. And I'll check, make sure all doors are shut, which they are. Leave it on stat, that's the main one. So that. Just crank on engine 2. Wait for 20 and 2, and then we'll add fuel. Come down here, click that, add that. And then we'll get a nice little ding when the engine is started. It's a test to check the heat in your landing gear. Oh, okay. You want it to say fail, that means you're not overheated. Oh, good call. Fails, in this case, what you want to see. Alright, so we got our ding. So we're going to set the throttle there. And we do a fuel valve check. So for that, we open up the fuel page. And we're going to make sure it shows low fuel, so we're going to turn off our pumps. We got low pressure, low engine oil pressure and all that. So you only do that for the first flight of the day. And now we can start engine 1. Get to 20 and 2 and we'll introduce some fuel.
Walker 380, contact Grand Junction Tower 118.1.
Over to tower, Walker 380. Grand Junction Tower, good afternoon, Walker 380 inbound, LDA DME, runway 29er.
Walker 380, Grand Junction Tower, runway 29er, clear to land, wind 280 at 11, gust 17.
Runway 29er, clear to land, Walker 380.
This PilotEdge pilot that we just heard on the radio is actually landing here, so I'm going to watch him land as soon as I get this engine stable. Alright, so we got that. Let's see if we can watch this guy land. He should be coming down here. Not sure how far out he is. I know the LDA comes from the right, circles are into the 29 here. Let me see how far away he is. I'm going to look on the PilotEdge map on my laptop. I should be able to see his airplane on the live map. I just don't want to X off of this. Curious how the CSLs are drawn. Yeah, he's on a short final. He's turning final right now, actually. He is at 190 knots at 7,000 feet, so he's really close. Can I zoom? No, you can't zoom. That sucks. He should be he should be should see him from the tower any moment now. He's still on final. He's showing at 7,100. And the elevation here is 4,800. So I knew when I was flying on VATSIM last night in this plane, the CSLs were very, very bright. You could see them at night. Oh, you know what? I think I read if you change the weather while connected to the network, it will remove all the traffic. Like ATC would be able to see. Oh, there he is. There he is. You can probably see him up here. So maybe I didn't mess with the weather. Or maybe they fixed it. He's dropping like a bat out of hell, isn't he? I see him on the left. I think that's him. It's now showing 7,100. 5,500. So he's still coming in. He's still at 143 knots. Oh, there he is. There he is. That must be another plane in the area. So that's another pilot on the network flying into here. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so camera, cockpit.
Walk 380 left when you're able, Alpha to the ramp, and monitor ground point 7.
Alpha to the ramp, we'll switch to ground, walk 380, we'll see you.
Turn override thing on, and we'll turn off the APU. Let me make sure we got power on both engines, which we do, so we'll turn that off. And the altitude here is 4823. It's the easiest way to do it. You can pop this out, but it kills performance. Say 4830. So I'm like holding my mouse button down. 4830. There we go. So that's our current pressure. We'll reset for Denver. Once we're in the air, electric is fine. We can turn off the APU power. turn on our probe heat, window heat. That will get rid of those things. And we need to, we're squawking Charlie. I need to be flaps 8. So we'll set for flaps 8, flight control check. Which is here. So we can do right and left. I had a problem with this yesterday, but it was a computer thing and not a sim thing. Alright, flight control is good. We have to redo our trims. So I'm going to do nose wheel steering, and then we'll set our trims. So stab, mock, yaw damper, and stab and test. So all that is correct. We're going to go stat page, and we're going to go through. We're going to step through these real quick. So that's 1, 2, step through all the pages. Wish I could probably assign that to like a button on my joystick or something. Anti-ice. Doors are shut. And we are back on engine display with the flaps, so that's fine. We'll set our VREF speeds. Set all, so we're going to VR at 125. It shows right here. Otherwise, you could use this, but it takes too long. And the wipers, which are animated, but they don't actually move any rain. I figured that out last night. And we're going to arm our reversers. Check cast messages, which there are none. So go to stat. And we're going to box. We're going to box to stat, so that way nothing except critical messages will come up from here on out. We'll check our oxygen mask right there, and the emergency there. So oxygen is good. Icing required? Nope. Let's get our ATIS, and we'll swap it over.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 17. Dew point -14. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and departing runways 2229er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Okay, the winds haven't changed at all. And we're still on ground, so we are ready. So we're going to do taxi lights. And after start generators, they are all on. Electrics, bleeds, I already checked all this stuff. And ice, nose wheel steering, taxi, flaps, flight controls, trim, thrust reversers, brake temp is checked. That's showing here. They're all 0. So we're good that. And do before taxi checklist on our way. Taxi, okay. Turn off the brake there. And let's get steering over this way a little bit. Call up our ground control. Grand Junction, ground, United 1309 at the terminal with Juliet, radio taxi.
Yeah, 1399. Yeah, 1399 Grand Junction ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha, hold for runway 22.
29er via Alpha, hold short, runway 22, United 1399. I don't like the fact that I have to turn down my headset because he's blasting in my ear, but apparently they can't hear me unless I have the sounds super loud. All right. That's the runway. I don't want to go there. We want to be... I don't know this airport on this. I know the airport on X-Plane like the back of my hand, but this is a stock one. I've never actually been here on this sim before. Alright. I know I am initially going to be on a heading of 292. Get out of the way, car. That's the only bad thing about this sim. I shouldn't complain too much, but it looks really cool. I'll reset the heading once I get holding short down here. Alright, from what I understand, you don't need to turn packs off even on short runways. I think it's like all automated with this plane from everything I've read, but don't quote me on that. Icing is important in this sim. And it looks like we have a pretty healthy not crosswind, but pretty much right down the runway. That's not too bad. We are on live weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
And we'll hold short 22. And we'll switch to tower. And I prefer to type it in, so it's 19.7. So we got tower and departure, and we'll put our legs up here. And do ignition to continuous for takeoff. And we're gonna do landing lights, strobes. Grand Junction Tower, United 1399, holding short 22 at Alpha.
Yeah, 1399 Grand Junction Tower. Runway 29er clear for takeoff. Join runway 22 to join runway 29er.
Runway 29er via 22, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Alright. Come out here. I need to sync up the heading bug. The wind looks like it's 15 knots. Let's see what the METAR says for Grand Junction. If I can find it. 350 at 21 knots. Okay. 350 at 21. And we want to be on a heading at 292, so I'm going to sync up the heading bug. Alright. So we're going to do sync up the heading bug. We got heading, vertical speed, and we're going to do our toga button right there. Let's take off and takeoff config OK. reversers are armed. And we're going to bring our throttle up to Toga. That's in the EFB setting. And our rotation speed is 134 and 125. 125. V1, I'll rotate. I can figure this out. All right, positive right, gear coming up. And we'll do flaps 1.
United 1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399. Turn on the autopilot for right now. And I'll go to that. I need to spin, we need to go to Grand Junction. And get this thing to go the right way. I think it defaulted to roll or something. Anyway, let me take out the rest of the flaps. Denver departure, United 1399, climbing via the Junction 7, leaving 8,500 for 14,000.
United 1399, Denver departure, radar contact clear direct Husky intersection.
Clear direct to the Husky intersection, United 1399. Alright, so I'm going to turn all the way to the left here, all the way to Husky. And then I'm going to probably have to delete those other waypoints.
1399, contact Denver Center 118.57.
Denver Center 118.57, United 1399. What? Hopefully I'm not stalling. .575. Okay, that was the issue. Denver Center, United 1399, 13,200 for 14,000.
1399, Denver Center, climb maintain flight level 250.
Climb maintain flight level 250, United 1399. Alright, we're gonna go up to 250. 250, and we'll go to speed mode, and I want 250, and we're going to bring this to climb, and now we are going to climb at 250 knots, actually 290 knots. .290 up to
on this frequency, I can give it to you whenever you're ready.
Alright, that gear is up and flaps are up.
We are now serving sandwiches.
Bird 364 Romeo Mike. Cleared to the Yuma Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequency 124.9er, squawk 5753. Denver 364 Romeo Mike, read back correct. Denver 364 Romeo Mike, hold for release, advised ready for departure.
Nav. And hopefully that won't mess up. Should turn me back. If it doesn't, I go right back to
364 Romeo Mike, hold for release, advised ready for departure, this frequency.
and it's not, so we're gonna go back to heading mode till I can figure out what I'm doing wrong here. And I need standard. Let me turn off these lights. And we'll turn that off, and we'll turn that off. And I know I'm not paying attention to chat, so give me a minute here. Hockey, I want to... Why is that? Direct to... I don't know what the hell it's doing. K2? Unarm these reversers. So let me get on this line and then I'll do a direct to this next one. Probably the easiest way to handle this thing. I know I'm sucking right now with chat, but I'm only so good at multitasking, and I'm flying online in an unfamiliar airplane. Alright, we're gonna get lined up. So let's see if this works. Let me back off my throttle a little bit. And we're going to do K2, I think. So we're going to do direct K2, execute legs. And let's see if that does anything. See if that fixes it. I can probably come down here and do VNav. Shows we're direct to K2. Yeah, we're tracking now 83 miles to K2. I'm going to turn the seatbelts off. Alright. Blockmon, the scenery in the sim just kicks butt. Yeah, it does. I didn't really see much of it on that takeoff. Still trying to get used to this. Alright. So, the weather at Denver, actually, is there an after takeoff checklist? Before takeoff, climb, bleeds are set, thrust reversers off, cast messages are okay.
At 1399, descend via the ski to arrival.
Descend via the ski to arrival, United 1399. Alright, so our descent, Got a little while to go. I know the rule of thumb, we're going to do that we'll do that here in a moment. So we'll leave it on that. Cabin pressure right now, cabin altitude is 2980, so I need to reset it for ground, which is actually higher, so it's 5434. So 5434. 5434. It's close enough, so that will adjust that. So that's fine. And okay. I think we might get icing alarms shortly. It's breezy. See, we can push this out a little bit further. So let me step through these pages real fast, make sure everything is still good. Packs are good. Hydraulics is fine. Wish I could assign this to a button on my joystick. This step. That would be nice. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was set the trim for takeoff. That's what I forgot to do. Thought it was a little hard to pull back. Probably had the trim wrong, but we made it work. All right. So Denver is what, 5,000, so if we were to do the rule of thumb, it would be 75 miles for sea level, and then you take away 5, so 70 miles from Denver. So we're going to go fix and Denver there, and 70 for distance crossing. So what that does is puts our top of descent around ski. As just a quick reference, doesn't have to be 100% accurate.
Mercury 6 Bravo, reactivate tower, enter right downwind runway 9er, report turning base.
Okay. So ski is above flight level 200, and then BG. BG is below flight level 210 at 250 knots. Tow red is below 17. Actually, it's between 15 and, or wait, BG 17 and 21. That's right. This is between 15 and 17. And then Epic should be 13 and 15. So that's correct. And then Cliff is 11 at 210. So that is all
Red 364, Romeo Mike, release for departure clearance
good
for
to
the
go.
Airborne by 2045, Zulu time now 2022, Zulu report airborne on this frequency.
Add a little power. See if I can get this going a little bit faster. It's pretty choppy up here. The X-plane doesn't do that much. Alright, weather at Denver is, it's pretty windy. 030 at 15, gust into 20. It's out of the north. So I've got the wrong transition set, so let's do something sneaky and set up a second flight plan real quick that we can work with. So we're going to use Denver to Denver because I've got the wrong approach in. Actually, second perf. Copy active. Second. And we're going to go second flight plan to here. And we're going to change our approach because now the winds are whipping out of the north. So that's going to be 35 left, I guess. ILS 35 left is a Cat 1. Three, 5 left. And I want to do it from Teller. Ski 2. Second flight plan. Second legs. So we want to take it from, say, BGD. So I'm going to delete all the other ones. So we're going to clear, or wait, delete hockey. This is second. Delete Kato. Delete Kato. Delete ski. So BG and then Craig and then Gnarly and then Teller. And then it should be Vale and then Croup. So that is what we'll switch to. So how would I activate the second flight plan? I guess I might have to be in heading mode first, maybe.
Bird 36 Bravo Romeo, runway 9 clear to land.
Top of descent in 3 minutes. So it's pretty close. And D-ATIS is, let's see here, Denver. Okay, where's my freaking notes? Denver, it's current with Juliet. They're landing north, altimeter 3008. And we're going to go with 35 left. Top of descent and 17
Bird 36 Romeo,
miles.
make safe departure, Iden.
Alright. James Foster, what's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome to our little adventure into Denver. Kind of excited about Denver because I bought it just this morning, and be my first landing into it. So we'll check it out. It's 40 miles.
Bird 36 Romeo Mike, radar contact 2 miles northeast the Williams Gateway Airport, Phoenix altimeter 2970.
All right, missed approach would be climb to 10,000. Then right turn direct to the whatever VOR that is, GLL. Second flight plan. Oh, that's how you activate it. Okay. All right, we are coming up to Ski. And we want 35 left.
We're 187 Hotel Papa NorCal approach squawk 5525.
So I'm going to get a top descent here. So we're going to reset our altitude for 11,000.
We're 187 Hotel Papa, radar contact 11 miles west of the San Francisco Airport, San Francisco altimeter 2986.
So we'll start on our vertical speed. And then I'm going to get caught up and I'm going to cheat and use the VNAV.
We're 365 Romeo, taxi parking via Alpha, United.
Denver Center, United 1399's left 250.
At 1399, roger. Proceed for runway 35 left runway 3. Yep, hi there, right. First runway 35 left contact Denver approach 120, please 35.
So you mean the 35 left transition for United 1399?
Yeah, 1399 affirmative.
Copy. And I'm sorry, what was the rest of your instruction?
Yeah, 1399 contact Denver approach 120.35.
12035, United 1399.
For 365 Romeo, taxi to parking via Alpha.
A little bit high there. 12035, 120. Pop that in there. And we want path. We got FMS path, so that's fine. There's icing, that's what that caution is. And I'm just gonna look at, let me see, it was Juliet. Denver approach, United 1399, descend via Ski 2, leaving flight level 205, current with Juliet, request ILS 35 left from Telford.
Cat 1399, Denver approach cleared ILS runway 35 left.
Cleared ILS 35 left, United 1399. Oh crap, I'm on the wrong. I am on the wrong one, let's go right. Alright, let's do... I'm on the wrong freaking thing. Let's do direct. totally screwed this up, but I wasn't expecting a change in the thing here. So, what is it? 3008. 3008. And move this to 20 miles. All right, so Craig is 13,000. That's fine. So let me see if I can get direct to Craig. Execute. I'll go back to nav. Totally jacked that up, but it's all right. Making up for it. Making up for it. Okay, and 123.85 is sometimes actually 3.5 left is 133.3. Put that there. And this is 13. Kind of messed up. Let's do VNAV. Teller is 11,000. Let me just go to vertical speed. $11,000 at Teller. So it will be 11,000 at Teller. And radio, it's 108.5, so that's auto. It's already tuned. That's right. We're at 220. I'm going to do flaps 8. Hold
417 Hotel
here.
Papa, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2, Bonanza Zone Hotel Papa.
Totally jacked that up, but it's all right. We're making it work. Seatbelts are back on. All right, and after Teller, we'll go down to 9,000. So let's bring this down to 9,000. I'll do vertical
417 Hotel
speed.
Papa, Oakland Center.
Okay. All right, there's Denver. And I'll set up the heading bug here, and we'll set it for 353. So we've got that set. So I'll switch the heading. We'll switch to that, and in a moment. Actually, let me just do heading now. Heading and nav source. Then we'll do approach. Approach is armed. Should grab the localizer and all that junk. And 133.3 is ready. On standby, which should be tower. Yeah, it is. Alright, guys. We're on the home stretch.
Emerald clearance, good afternoon, Skyline 269er Delta Delta. We'd like to request flight following at 10,000 to the 1 Victor 6 airport. And,
hey, thanks for the follow there, sir. Appreciate it, buddy. Glad you're enjoying this stressful flight.
269er Delta Delta, Mario. Clearance departure frequency.
It's my first time flying this plane on PilotEdge. So.
Departures 119.5, squawk 5661 for 269er Delta Delta.
We're 269er Delta Delta, read back correct.
Alright, so we've got.
Yeah, 1399, contact Denver Tower.
Over to Tower, United 13. Now that freaking wife's home, why does this always happens? Denver Tower, United 1309, localizer 35 left.
Yeah, 1399, Denver Tower, wait 35 left, clear to land.
35 left, clear to land, United 1309. Alright, should capture the glide slope. It's white right now. Let's just switch to that left side here shortly. And our VREF landing speeds, we'll set that 128 knots. And does it capture? All right, 180, gear down, flaps 20.
Bird 364, Romeo Mike, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Sorry, the wife will be walking in here in a moment, then my dog should stop barking.
12845 for what center?
For Albuquerque Center.
Maybe.
Albuquerque Center.
The only problem is it doesn't hold the glide slope. I noticed that last night, so you got to be very careful with that you come in low. So I'm just going to undo the autopilot and hand fly it.
Romeo Mike, Delta Delta, ready to taxi out of 30 with India. Altimeter 2970.
Emerald ground, Skyline 269er Delta Delta, ready to taxi out of TAC Air with India.
Okay, she just walked in, so he should stop barking here shortly.
We're 269er Delta Delta, Emerald ground, runway 4, taxi via Papa.
Runway 4 via Papa, 9er Delta Delta.
Let's see if I can recapture the glide slope. I'm curious if that will work. Approach is armed, so autopilot's back on. And nope, didn't like that. That is the only issue that I have found with this is it doesn't like the glide slope, but I think it's been reported. pull up this airport chart.
Amarillo ground niner Delta Delta, could we get runway 4 at Papa 2?
America 269 Delta Delta, runway 4 at Papa 2, taxi via Papa.
Ground is 121.85.
Runway 4 at Papa 2 via Papa, niner Delta Delta, thanks.
At least it's easy enough to hand fly this. Flaps full.
Sink rate 500.
Stop yelling at me.
400.
Almost forgot the reversers.
300.
I caught them right in time. They are on my checklist. I just got sidetracked.
200.
Sorry, passengers. Didn't mean to scare you with this crazy turning. A little bit of a right crosswind. Well, that sink rate's annoying.
40. 30. 20.
It's got a pretty decent ground effect, that's for sure.
Amarillo Tower, Skyline 269 Delta Delta, ready to go runway 4 at Papa 2.
269 Delta Delta, I'm returning for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4, 269 Delta Delta.
We are indicated slowing here. And we're going to take the next high-speed exit. To undo the reversers, you just push forward when you're done like this, and that will undo it. Always stop after the stop bar, not before.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
All right. Denver Tower, United 1399, south side of Bravo.
At 1399, text to parking via Mike, monitor ground, yeah.
Parking via Mike, monitor ground, United 1390. All right, so ground is 121.85. $21.85. And we got a after landing checklist here. Ghost pilot. And let me see what else I missed here. Hangar, hey, Hangar 200, how you doing there? And we are, you finding the CRJ? I bought it but haven't tried it yet. I'm liking it. It's definitely a learning curve. The only problem I found so far is it doesn't like the glide slope, as you may have just saw. Coast pilot, alrighty, deep breath. That was a stressful trip. Sure was. It was fun though. I've been having fun learning this. I bought this airport this morning, so I'm gonna check it out. Looks pretty nice. But yeah, the plane is, you know, outside the glide slope issue. Probably be easier, like if you really need to follow the glide slope, I would just suggest using the localizer to keep you lined up with the runway, and then using the vertical speed to descend and not actually arm approach. That's probably maybe the best way until they get that fixed. Alright, so we got lights, probes. I need to do that. So we're going to turn all the icing off, windshield, probes. Great tip, thanks. I will try that. Detail looks superb though from your stream. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it is really nice. This airport especially. I'm happy with this because I loaded in the stock Denver and I was not impressed with it at all. So I saw that Flightbeam has this one for 15 bucks. So I'm like, yeah, it's a lot cheaper than X-Plane scenery. So $15 to have a huge Bravo size airport, that's pretty good. Same airport through, X-Plane store, it's like $25, so it's like $10 cheaper. I probably won't. I'm not going to stock up on airports though, not until they go on sale. Unless it's the main ones, like I'll probably get Portland too. I'll set that brake. And yeah, I'll show you guys the airport here too. All right, let's park and brake is set. Seat belts are off. Taxi light is off. Thrust reversers are off. Anti-ice fuel pumps. Okay, come over here. Nose wheel steering, aircraft. Fuel pumps, beacon light. Beacon light, fuel pumps are off. Nose wheel steering is off. And then we'll do terminating chocks in place. And we'll open up these doors. IRS. Turn those off. Emergency lights off. Anti-ice, already did that. Hydraulics. Those are off. External lights. Nav logo. I think that's probably it. APU off. And then we'll turn off the master there. And then we'll turn off the battery here in just a second. If I turn off the battery, it will actually end the flight. So before I do that, let's go to this. And here we are, Denver. Apparently the drone stays where I had it last, which is kind of cool. So there we are. Yeah, that's really nice. It's really nice. Getting used to the drone is weird. I'm used to the X-plane.
269 Delta, Delta, you want us to jump on over to departure?
For 269 Delta, radar contact.
I just disconnected from that network. Don't need to hear ATC right now. Yeah, they did a good job with this. It's worlds better than the other one. Let's see what their GA ramp looks like. Signature. It should be down here. Whoops. To get used to this. So this is signature. Is this signature? Yep, that's signature. And that's the other. Very nice. I'm glad I bought this. This is nice. And then we'll check out their cargo ramp. Can't beat the looks, the views of this sim. Just cannot beat it. This is like the FedEx ramp. Although there's no FedEx planes. That's alright. Alright. That's it, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me for this intro flight on PilotEdge for the CRJ. It was fun. And I am done. Let's close this door. Battery off. Alright, y'all take care. Catch you next stream. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for the new follows. See ya. You bet. Have a good one.
Spring 622, traffic 1 o'clock and 2.5 miles southwest bound to Cessna 172 at 8,000.
Look at the traffic, Fairwing 622.
Alpha, appreciate it. And information Alpha's turn over there. I was talking to one of my colleagues here about something. Southwest 421, contact Denver Center 133.905. Good day.
Spring 622, traffic no factor, Denver's 2 o'clock, 18 miles.
Airport side, Fairwing 622.
Spring 622, turn rating 325 to join the final approach course, cleared visual approach, runway 35 left.
325 to join the final approach, cleared for the visual 35 left, Fairwing 622.
United 760, traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles southwest bound Cessna 172 at 8,000.
We're looking at 760.
Mooney 617 Delta Hotel.
The field is in sight beyond 760.
5, connect Denver Center 133.905.
760, roger, standby. Final 183, descend to maintain 8,000. Spring 622, maintain 17 knots, graded to Diamond.
17 graded Diamond, Fairwings 622.
Sky 3605 at High Mom, cleared on Zulu, runway 34 at approach.
Right, Sky was 3605.